In the event that you have not had enough beauty sales, Kohl's has entered the game. Welcome back to the rabbit hole. Today we are doing a bit of an emergency video because yes, Kohl's is running a sale and you should probably know about it. So the sale runs through today, September 12th through Sunday, September 22nd. And there's a reason you might consider shopping this sale over the Ulta/Sephora sales. Actually, there's a couple of reasons. One, though, is that when Kohl's does this, they have the same kind of model as Ulta, where it's 1 day of 50% off, but rather than it being off a specific product, it is off of an entire brand or an entire category. So, if you've got some kind of a product that just doesn't get mentioned that much, it might be in this sale for 50% off. This also includes a lot of cheaper brands. We're going to have BH Cosmetics, Real Technique, so you're getting discounts on brands that are already inexpensive. But here's the con with Kohl's sale. The shipping is only free at $75, or if you have a Kohl's credit card. That's a really pricey minimum, but you can also ship to store. There's always that option. It just kind of leaves out anybody who is very far from a Kohl's. Also worth mentioning, just because we do have so many sales going on, make sure that you are not overspending. I'm sorry, I just have to say it. There will always be more deals, so if for whatever reason you don't have the money for something that's in this sale today, just wait. Eventually, it'll come right back around again. Let's go ahead and get into these deals. Thursday, September 12th, we have 30% off all hair tools and accessories. Now, I am not the resident expert on hair tools, so if you are and you see a good one in this list, comment it below. We also have $10 face and eye palettes. Now, I don't know what is in this sale yet, but I will have the correct link. What I see right now is $10 regularly. What does that say? 16. I'd like to know what those $27 palettes are. Could those be the BH Cosmetics? I'll update y'all if I see something good there. Right now, I just don't know. All right, for Friday, September 13th, we have 50% off all of Pure Cosmetics. Does anyone remember when I had a video that got a decent amount of views, and in it I said Pure was a subscription box brand? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Here's the thing about Pure. They have some real hits. They really do. They have some products that are just phenomenal, and then they have some that are just huge misses. There's a lot of inconsistency, at least in my personal opinion, with the products that I've tried. But I looked at this list. I see they've got the new Barbie palette, which of course that appeals to all of us 90s kids, right? Wait a minute. Doesn't Barbie just appeal to everybody who was ever a little girl? I'm thinking about it. That's some adorable packaging, but I have tried some of their face products. That will be in this sale. So let me go ahead and talk about the 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie. I think this is one they're kind of promoting in this sale. So I have the shade LG6. I am wearing this today, and I'm gonna tell you guys what, I think this is a great product. I tend to, let me tell you what I like and don't like in a foundation, so maybe that'll help you judge. I don't care if a foundation is practically non-existent or if it is full coverage, because I have a wide spectrum of what makes me reach for a foundation. So I don't ever judge based on coverage, but I will tell you that this is certainly a more high coverage foundation than even light medium. When you wear this, you don't want to wear it with a concealer. Even under eye concealer, you kind of got to choose a light one to pair with it because it is a more heavy one. But that said, it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. And I think that's one of the biggest things I don't like in a foundation. There's two things I don't like. One is feeling my foundation all day, and the second is a foundation that gets everywhere. Those foundations that transfer, ugh. So to me, really, this one just reminds me a lot of double wear. I feel like, you get this good coverage, but it does feel light. It doesn't sink into lines. It's actually good. By the way, this was gifted to me from the brand. I gotta remember to say that. Sometimes I just forget. And get this, I'm currently awaiting another primer. I feel like every single time I do a Kohl's video, I'm somehow waiting on a Pure product that will be in the sale. I also have 3 of their primers. I bought these in some kind of a travel sale that they were running on the website. They're all fine. If you're looking for a primer, you've got a green one here in the redness reducing. These are the correcting. I just said that, right? The redness reducing is a green primer. The hydrate and balance is kind of a moisturizing primer, the white ones that smooth out, just it feels like a moisturizer. And then the Prep and Perfect Primer. This is such a basic silicone primer, but if you're still using those kind of products, here is an option. So let me know if there's any hidden gems in the Pure brand that you guys really enjoy, if you'll be picking anything up in this sale. Then we've got 30% off all Lacoste and Versace fragrances. Do you know how hard it is to change a habit? Saturday, September 14th, 30% off all Calvin Klein fragrances. And then 40% off all Chi hair tools and accessories. So if you're looking for a Chi hair tool on that first day of the deal, you might want to wait till this day. Sunday, September 15th, we have 50% off all Earth Therapeutics and Ahava. You know what? I associate Earth Therapeutics with relaxing. I don't know if that's just me. Anyway, 40% off all e.l.f. cosmetics. Great time to grab some e.l.f. products if you have any favorites there. And then for Monday, September 16th, we have 50% off all retinol skincare. Hold on. Imagine having the guts to trademark an ingredient as your brand's name and then not include that ingredient in the products and instead to use retinol palmitate. I don't want to talk too much about this brand because I've never tried them and everything in this video is my opinion only. But when I started looking at those ingredients lists, I was just like... And Cerevital HGH dietary supplements. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to talk about this again. Do we have to? I'm so tired of this. God bless you if you've ever paid more than 50% off this, because this thing is in every single sale of all time. 40% off all rollerballs and fragrance body sprays. That's a great price since those are already, the cheaper fragrances out there. Tuesday, September 17th. Oh, 50% off all BH Cosmetics. Oh my gosh, y'all know I love this brand. I talk about the Zodiac palettes all the time. I'm currently wearing the OG Zodiac palette today. I'll tell you this though, if you're more into color and colorful looks, I would go with the Zodiacs. They're just they're so beautiful. I like Zodiac Love as well. I haven't broken this one out in a while, so I figured I would just go with the OG today. Now, if you prefer a more natural look, I really would go with Desert Oasis. This one is a truly gorgeous neutral palette with a couple blue shades in it. Now, it is mostly shimmers, and I guess that makes it kind of not quite my favorite. Ironically, neutral shimmers don't do all that much for me, but I can still respect them for what they are. I will tell you, I actually love, in particular, this yellow highlighter in this. It's my favorite part of the entire palette. Wearing it today, I love it. I was looking for a yellow highlighter for so long. But what I will say is, you only get a couple of mattes in here, but they are the right matte. So if you have a more, just like a look you do on the daily, this might be everything you need, and those shimmers in here they are beautiful. As per usual in life, it just comes down to personal preference as to which is a better option for you. Both of them are incredible formulas. I do think BH Cosmetics has had a couple misses, especially more in the past. Which the one? Take me back to Brazil. The original, I've heard a lot of people say they don't like it. That's unfortunate. I like the Rio version. And their brushes, by the way. I have the Rose Quartz set. I might like it more. No, I do like it more than my e.l.f. brushes. You get a really good variety of sizes in there. So if you need brushes, it may be very worth it for you to take a look at the brushes in here. Plus, I love the long handles. That's my one drawback with Real Techniques. I love Real Techniques, but their brushes are short, so they kind of get buried next to my longer brushes. Then we have 30% off all OPI nail lacquer and treatments. Lord help me, I need a nail treatment, but I'm not going to use it. Wednesday, September 18th, we have 50% off all Fizz and Bubble Bath & Body. I got myself too excited. It said Hemp's Skincare, but it's just the Hemp's lotions. Anyway, that'll be 50% off as well. And then 50% off all Real Techniques and, oh no, not this one again. We still never learned how to pronounce it. Liquui? Real Techniques is a fantastic, fantastic brush brand. I really, really recommend the Instapot brushes, especially those eye brushes if you are looking to pack more pigment onto your lids. I like the Blend and Blur series I use it every day to blend out my blush. Oh, the sets. Goodness gracious, this is such a great deal. You can pick up a set for $10. Great brand, one of my absolute favorites for brushes. I will never understand why people talk about Morphe brushes when Real Techniques exists. Thursday, September 19th, we have 30% off all Diesel and Juicy Couture fragrances, and all Christy Brinkley skincare 50% off. She has a skincare line? This will be exciting to a lot of people. Friday, September 20th, we have 40% off all Ariana Grande, Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer Aniston, Britney Spears, and Sarah Jessica Parker fragrances. Wouldn't that be a group of people to encounter all at once? Just an observation. This includes Cloud. It does not include Thank You Next, but it also includes the original fragrances. I actually liked her originals. The only one that was too much on me was Cloud. It's just, it's different. You might love it because of that, but there's something about it in my skin chemistry that honestly, it just clashes. I don't know why. And then 40% off all Conair hair tools. Every video, we're going to say something funky in every video. Saturday, September 21st. This one is really exciting to me. We have 50% off all of Lorac and Butter London Cosmetics. If you missed the unzipped palette, it will be in this video. This is my favorite of Lorac's palettes. They have a ton in this though. They also have the original contour palette. I have this, I actually have both of them. I'm not sure the other one is in this. But this is actually a really nice contour palette. I think it's going to be better if you have a more medium skin tone, but it's not bad. The highlighters are really pretty, and I love the size of it. I wish that everybody made palettes this thin. It's for a greedy reason. I'm tired of my collection looking so enormous. If you can make a palette this thin, why wouldn't you? I love that about Lorac. So leave a comment if you have any other favorites here. There's really quite a few on this. There's 2 pages of Lorac. Wait, is it 3? And Butter London, I really think Butter London has some of the best, most underrated lip products. I love the Glaze and Lip Glaze. Today I'm wearing Fairy Dust. I wanted to mention this. This is a really underrated product. This is the Sheer Wisdom Serum Shadow. Sometimes I just throw this on if I don't feel like doing eyeshadow. It just kind of evens out the lids so you can't see any, you know, discoloration or veins. It's really pretty. What is this shade? Rose Petal. This to me is a great day. I can easily hit $75 with just those 2 brands at 50% off. But we also have 30% off all of fragrance gift sets. Those are a great deal. Those are already discounted as a set. Then you get an additional 30% off. And finally, Sunday, September 22nd, we have 30% off all Philosophy and DKNY fragrances. And then the very last deal is 40% off all NYX. NYX as a brand, I feel like a lot of their products are kind of forgettable to me. I'm sorry if that comes off negatively, but yeah, just some of their products I'm just like, eh. And then occasionally I will fall in love with the product. I really loved the In Your Element Air Palette. It's one of my favorites to this day. I don't think it's in this sale, I'm just saying. I've realized how much I like the Epic Ink eyeliner. I'm actually wearing it today. I know some people have said those burst open on them. I have not had that. I don't know why. I'm such a clumsy person who cuts my thumb wide open, and yet somehow I've not broken any of my brow wizzes. I've not broken a NYX Epic Ink. Maybe I'm just lucky with makeup, or unlucky given my brows. Could be that too. But anyway, that is everything that is in the Kohl's sale. Make sure you use a cashback service. I will link that video in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment below what you will be getting, what you recommend to others. And I'll see you guys next time.